are people afraid of fidgeting? Because there's this rumor that during the election time of 2023, because it happened in the last election in 2019, and there's this rumor that in every state that there's going to be bullion van stationed. We remember in 2020 when we had a Edo governorship election. Also, we learned that there was bullion van because APC Tinubu, were trying to get the power after Governor Baseki defected to PDP when they didn't give him the ticket, and they did all they could just to make sure that he didn't become the governor under PDP, and APC will lead the state at that time through Pastor Izeyamo. So, and it happened in 2019 also during the presidential election with Tinubu, because it's like Tinubu is the one who has introduced this bullion van of a thing. And I like, okay, why are people fidgeting? Is Tinubu that rich to that level that he will have a bullion van in the 36 states of the country? Okay, like they always say that he has they have structures. When they tell you about structures, this is the kind of structure they talk about. And some people are like, oh, it's not going to happen. How can that be? Bullion van in 36 states, because it has happened at least in two occasions. People believe that it is possible, because he was not even the one contesting in 2019 presidential election. He was not on the ballot box. Also in 2020 in governorship, Edo governorship election as well. But we saw all of that happened, and a lot of people can do anything. Remember this APC woman, Uju Kennedy, who stepped down for Tinubu. He said, oh, they are on ground for Tinubu in Southeast, that he has already sold himself to the Igbos because he has done a lot of things for the Igbos and what have you. And you see that most times now, Tinubu is always in the north. Everything he does is just in the north, Kano, between Kano, Katsina, Kaduna, and what have you, because he believes that that is where most of the votes will be coming from. And don't be surprised, apart from the bullion vans that people are even talking about, you believe that a lot of warehouses are being stocked with all manner of things they are going to share. We saw that during uh, palliative COVID-19 era. And if that could happen, you expect them not to do the same thing, because they always talk about structures. When they tell you about having structures, meaning that they already have people who are on ground that will be able to carry out all of their activities and what have you. So that is the confidence. They will not say, forget it, irrespective of what you think about anybody or what you think about him, that he's going to go to Aso Rock. And some people are saying, no, we are waiting. Forget all those governors, all those people that they have put in place to help them share whatever. But the obedience, they have the organic structures. People who are going to volunteer to do anything for Peter Obi without even collecting shishi, because he doesn't give shishi. I think that's where that statement came from. That they are going to do their work for him. They are not going to be expecting anything. And when people open their hearts to do something, and at the end of the day, when you most of the time, like what happened in 2019, no, 2015. What happened in 2015 when we had that PDP, they gave, especially the governor, the president of that time, Goodluck Jonathan, a lot of people disappointed him. Money, was just all over the place, and they were sharing money. Some of the governors took money and they didn't even deliver. That's another thing. Those who you give money to help you, they will not deliver. But for somebody who is going to be doing whatever with from his own heart, at least you are sure of that person, because the person is going to gain at the end of the day. So good luck Jonathan was disappointed by most of all those governors and politicians that they gave money, because that's the structures they always talk about, that they have structures, they have people on ground. But how are you sure that they are going to do that? Even the so-called bullion vans that people are even afraid of, that, oh, they're going to spend money, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. And APC supporters are always happy that, oh, forget all these people. Oh, they are not going to, they won't, they have do they have structures, do they have money? It is money. Oh. It's not any other thing. It is money, because those who are going to give money, they might not even deliver for you. So let's just keep our finger crossed. Thank God that all these things are coming up. whether it is true or not, it is just for people to be aware, to be uh, ever ready to know that okay, these are their plans, and you have to think above them. You have to be smarter. You have to think faster than them, because these guys, they don't mean it well. Oh, they will do anything. I mean, they will do anything just to make sure they get to this position. And if Nigerians, if you slack, that is it. Unfortunately, those who are singing their praises, they know that nothing is going to come from them or come for them. At the end of the day, what they are relying on is what they are going to get before the election, and which is very, very bad. They believe that they will sort themselves out. A lot of all these supporters of all these dubious, what do they call them? Dubious politicians. Some of the people know that they are not going to give them nothing. So whatever they can get or grab from them now is what they think is their gain. And they themselves, they will sort themselves out. After all, when you tell people that say, oh, don't collect anything from them, because after all, you have been living your life for the past 4 years. Is it the little thing you are going to get that will last you for the 4 years? They don't mind. They will tell you that they will still take care of themselves. But this one, let them grab it. If I don't grab it, and at the end of the day, I see they still don't do whatever they are supposed to do, we will lose at the end of the day. So it won't be lose on both sides. So a lot of people have reasons, and those reasons, they are so baffling and ridiculous why they do some things. Because at times you begin to ask yourself, do people even think? Do they think? But you see them in their millions still supporting those who they know that they are not going to do them anything. Of course, if you say that, oh, how is it possible? We saw what happened during their primaries, and believe you me, since when PDP and APC had their rally, their primaries, that Tinubu and Atiku emerged as their presidential candidates, that was when dollar started having heavy blow. It has been on a daily basis. If you remember, before that primaries, the dollar was, of course, was getting the naira was getting devalued. But as soon as the primaries took place, when they share dollars, since that time, the naira has never been able to succeed again. It's been going down, down, and it's so going down rapidly. We have a dollar to naira 800 naira, and everybody's still going like that. Everybody's still just watching like that. With this introduction of redesigning of naira notes by the CBA governor, in fact, all the reasons why the man wants to redesign this naira, they are not tenable. The reason are not just genuine at all. Does not even make sense. Somebody who is not an economist knows that the man is just talking trash. I think Gumi has come out to say, oh, don't worry, they are going to be collecting dollars. You can imagine the statement made that by that man is always coming out to tell us and give us information, because it seems he's the spokesperson of these bandits, and nobody will say anything. If it is Obi now, they will be crying that Obi is linked to IPOP, or anybody from the southeast talking about who so called this about Nnamdi Kanu. They would have gone ahead to arrest the person. Does it mean because Gumi was a military person under the medical line, or it's because he's a Fulani person? If not, we would have heard or seen all these different groups from North coming out to say, oh, why should somebody that's all the statements made by Gumbi is not a threat to national security, but Nnamdi Kanu is threat to national security. But that being said, but the fears of people now is that there are rumors that there's going to be bullion vans because of Tinubu. They're going to get bullion vans around the country, in the 36 states of the country, during the election time. They want to share money. Some people are just like, oh, we are going to get our own money and we'll vote for our own candidate. You think it is that easy? They'll give you money and you just go like that? But let's see how it goes. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.